My brother Hunter died in 2005, and here are all the things that I want to update him on since he died 21 years ago, even though I know he already knows. So, James and I got married twice. The first time we just eloped. It was totally not planned. It was on a Tuesday morning, and James was having his bone marrow transplant, and he was going into the hospital the next day for his transplant. And we just decided that we wanted to enter the next part of our lives as a unit. So we got married on November 5th, 2013, and it was at like 10 in the morning. 8 months later, we did actually renew our vows. July 5th, 2014, we got married again, and we had a wedding ceremony, So I went to school. I changed my major like a million times. I had no idea what I wanted to do. I just art therapy, education, nursing. I ended up having a job interview at Walter Reed, like the military hospital. I had a job interview there, and I was actually offered a job, and I turned it down. That was in 2014, January 2014, and so yeah. We lived in New York City, like truly Manhattan, New York City, Upper East Side. We lived in the Ronald McDonald House because JD needed a clinical trial after his transplant. So we lived there for 15 months. And you know how when I was growing up, I always said I wanted to move to a city? I never wanted to live on a farm again. I hated it. I hated living in New York with every single fiber of my being. And you know what? I live on a farm now. I own some of great grandma and grandpa's. I own some of their land. And I own 20 acres, and I'm gonna get more. I have children now. I've had children. There's been a lot of loss. I'm sure you're up there with Josh and Anya right now. Taking care of my babies. Brandon and Bree, they make me so happy. I don't know, they make me so happy. They made my dreams come true. James is a teacher. Isn't that funny? He teaches. He's a middle school history teacher. And I do puppets. I give puppet shows. Isn't that crazy? So Mom and Dad adopted Alex. We decided to make it official, and it's kind of weird to say that I have a little brother, but honestly, it's not weird at all. But it's kind of weird. He's a good kid. We're pretty close. I wish you could have been here to be a part of everything. I wish he could have experienced you, and you could have experienced him, and I am still so close with Holly. When I lived in New York, I saw her a lot. She even went with me when I tried on wedding dresses, and we FaceTimed with Mom because she couldn't make it up. And we talk about you a lot, and I wish you guys could have grown old together. She's married now and she has a child, but she moved into a new apartment. She kept getting mail for the guy that lived in the apartment before her, And she found him on Facebook and messaged him to let him know that she had mail for him, and she was trying to forward it to him, and it kept coming back. But long story short, they ended up falling in love, and I'm pretty sure that you had a hand in that. Sometimes I get so down. Like some days I can't get out of bed. It's so bad. And I know it's not my fault, but I have so much guilt. And there's some things have never changed, and I know you know. Some good things have happened. This isn't all doom and gloom. I've had children. I'm married. I'm skiing again, and I'm riding horses again. And I still listen to B105 on the radio. And I still think Josh Hartnett is, he is so handsome as hell. I mean, whew. And I still watch ER. I know. Even after all these years, I had to take a break from it for a long time because I couldn't watch it while James was sick or when the kids were first born. But I just started rewatching it again in the last year or so, and it reminded me so much of my dreams when I was a kid, and how it inspired me then and how it inspires me now. And I still have a thing for Dr. Carter. Noah Wiley is still hot. And guess what? He's still playing a doctor. He's got a new TV show, and he plays another doctor on a totally different TV show. And Carson and Amy, they had a baby boy. And do you want to know what they named him? They named him Colin Hunter Pridemore. And they call him Chip because they adopted 2 babies when they didn't think they could have children. And they were going to adopt baby number 3, and the lawyer told them to go ahead and get their physicals done. And Amy went to the doctor, and they told her she was pregnant. So his name is Colin Hunter Pridemore. The initials are CHP, and they call him Chip. Like a chip off the old block. And I'm his godmother. Bree has red hair, and Brandon looks just like James. But Bree acts just like James, and Brandon acts just like me. We grew green beans a couple years ago. He helped me plant the seeds and water. We watched them grow. And then he cried when I picked them and told him we were going to eat the beans. The Bengals went to the Super Bowl in 2022. And you know what? I actually can hold my own conversations in Cincinnati sports now. I even have gone to Reds games and enjoyed it. So I guess now I can kind of say that I enjoy baseball. It's just kind of funny how things have changed. And James, he teaches now into the small private school. So for extra money, he coaches for the high school football team. And like all of a sudden, I'm at every football game. I don't think it's as stupid anymore. And I've even been helping the cheerleaders. I do their hair and stuff. I have tattoos. One represents you.
Please say a command.
I miss you every single day. I
Try
think of
saying
you
a device
every
name like phone or
single
USB.
day.
You can also say climate. Main menu. Say a
And
command.
sometimes still, even though it's a different house and a different
Canceling.
place, and it's been 21 years, I still look at the door and think you're gonna walk through. That'll never change. love you and miss you.